What if I told you that everything you want could be yours by morning? No, this is not clickbait. This is a reality warping truth that most people will never believe because they're too addicted to the struggle. But if you've ever felt even the faintest pull toward a greater life, if you've ever sensed there's a way to skip the waiting game and bend your reality to your will, and then keep listening. Because you're about to learn a manifestation method that is so potent, so fast acting, that it will shake the part of you that's still addicted to being quote unquote realistic. Now, this isn't wishful thinking, and I'm definitely not lying to you. This is straight out of the controversial teachings of Neville Goddard, someone who changed my life. And these methods will change your life too, if you only allow it to. So let's just drop the illusion right here and now. Because manifestation is never about hoping and waiting. It's not about begging the universe and hoping it will answer your prayers, or about doing 30-day gratitude challenges endlessly. It's about reclaiming power. And you're about to wield it, finally, in your favor. So let's talk a little bit more about Neville Goddard. He was a mystic, a radical, a visionary who didn't just talk about imagination. He unlocked its full potential and the realization of what it really is. Because he taught that imagination is God, and that you are not separate from your desires. You are the creator of them. So when you dare to assume your wish is fulfilled, reality bends to match it, because it has to. And not eventually, but right now. Now I'm about to walk you through a method that will draw directly from that principle. And the great thing is, it only takes one night to do. We will flip the script and call into your life exactly what you want. And nothing is off limits. Nothing. Are you ready? So let's first address something, because most people walk around life in a trance state created by fear, disappointment, and false beliefs. Now, the law of assumption is the key that shatters that trance, because it says what you assume to be true becomes true, always. Your assumptions become instructions sent directly to your subconscious, which then sets the wheels of reality into motion. It filters, attracts, and orchestrates everything to confirm what you already believe. Now, this is not magic. It's mechanics, and you're already doing this. You've always been doing this. Your reality has always been responding to the dominant frequency of your inner world. So if you walk around assuming you'll be disappointed, you will manifest more experiences like that. But if you dare to assume you already have your desire and walk in that assumption, you've won. Now here's where things get really revolutionary. Because I want you to choose one desire, just one for right now. Something big enough to matter and clear enough to visualize. It could be the relationship of your dreams, the business deal, the money. And I don't want you to be vague at all. I want you to be as specific as possible and go big. Then, Make this promise to yourself that tonight you will step into the version of yourself who already has it. No hoping, no wishing, no wondering, no waiting. Instead, you will just assume it into being. But before we jump into this process, I do want to pause for just one moment to clarify something. Because if you're still manifesting from a place of maybe, this is not going to work. If you're still trying to convince the universe to give you something and seeing the universe as something outside of yourself, then this method will fail you. Because this is not about earning your desires. It's about claiming them and selecting them. And that requires you to break from your past identity. So you're not just learning a manifestation technique, you are destroying your old identity. That version of you that doubts, that needs proof, that plays small. That version of you cannot exist any longer. You need to step into the timeline where you know you are the source, not the seeker. This new identity where you do not manifest through force or effort, but rather through frequency. So this is your moment to upgrade yourself, and this is the initiation. This is where you leave behind the game of hoping and step into the game of having. So take a breath, because something big is about to shift. Step number 1, prepare the vessel. So find a quiet place where the world can't reach you. This is going to be your sacred space. Light a candle, maybe some incense, dim the lights. Make this a beautiful ritual where you are honoring yourself. Now sit or lie down, whatever is more comfortable for you. Take slow, deliberate breaths. Inhale, power. Exhale, noise. Now let go of the day. Let go of the how, because this is not about logic. And as your body softens, you are entering the gateway, an in-between state where the veil thins and your subconscious becomes malleable. And this is where magic happens. Step number 2, create the scene. Close your eyes. Now, imagine your desire, but not as a wish, as a memory. I want you to imagine the moment after it has already happened, not the process, the result. I want you to hear the words someone says to congratulate you. Touch the clothes that you are wearing. Feel the texture. Smell the air. Engage every sense. I want you to make it as real as possible. Make it cinematic. You are the director and the star, the god of your universe. Let your emotions surge and fly high. Step number 3, feel it as done. Now this part is a non-negotiable, because emotion is the fuel of your desire, and without it, the machine doesn't run. So don't just see the scene from the surface level. Feel it, breathe it, own it. You must believe in this moment that it is already yours, not something that may be coming, not on the way, but yours. Now say it with me. It is done. That phrase is divine. It signals to your subconscious and the quantum field that there is nothing left to do because it is done. Now, there is only embodiment. So step number 4, we are going to claim it with words. And I want you to create a single phrase that reflects your outcome as if it already exists. For example, I am living in my dream home, and it feels expansive, luxurious, and mine. Or, I receive so much love from my partner every single day. Say it out loud. Write it down. Whisper it if you must. But let this phrase echo throughout your nervous system like a command, like your new truth. Because words are powerful. They are spells. Say it with conviction, like you mean it. Say it as your truth. And repeat, repeat, repeat with emotion. This repetition will reprogram your subconscious mind. It clears the static and the confusion, and it will anchor the awareness of this assumption. Step number 5. Drift into SATS, state akin to sleep. Now this is where things finalize. As you fall asleep tonight, bring your scene back to mind. Replay it, not like hope, but as a memory. Now this state, as you drift off to sleep, Neville called it SATS, S-A-T-S. And this is the most fertile moment of manifestation because your conscious mind is quiet and your subconscious mind is open like a vault. And you have direct access to the controls. So here in this hazy, half-asleep state, revisit the vision, feel the emotion, say, "It is done." Then, you will naturally let go as you fall asleep, knowing that you have planted the seed. Now, do not dig it up tomorrow by doubting. Don't check a buried seed every hour. You must trust it is done. You've done your part. Remember, when you drifted off to sleep, you were not waiting for proof. You were embodying the frequency of the elite few who already know. Remember, this is how billionaires think. This is how icons rise. This is how miracles unfold quietly in the night while the rest of the world sleeps in doubt. So when you feel the urge to doubt, remember, you are no longer available for contradiction. You are not available for timelines where you are not with your desired life. You are only available for the reality that reflects the certainty that you installed. So take the attitude of being calm, unbothered, certain. Let other people hustle for scraps. Let other people micromanage their manifestations, hoping the universe hears them. You're done asking, because you've essentially already received. And you are resting in that fact. So let this be your new standard, not just for this moment, but for the life you're creating from here forward. Now, your only job is to carry an air of calm confidence. Expect those synchronicities. Look for clues. Get excited about it. But don't chase, because everything will unfold naturally and find you. Stay in the knowing. Even be arrogant in your assumption. Because this isn't about convincing the world, it's about convincing yourself. And the external will follow. Now, this technique is radical because it actually works, and most people aren't ready for that kind of power. But if you are, if you're done waiting, done hoping, done shrinking, then you've just unlocked a new level of reality. And this is not the end. This is only the beginning. You've stepped out of the matrix of delay and into the dimension of now. So use this method tonight. And tomorrow, don't be surprised when your life looks different. Because when you change your assumptions and awareness, the world around you has no choice but to comply. Now, let's go even bigger. Because manifestation isn't about just one thing. It's about overflow. It's about creating a life where success, miracles, money, love, power, and vitality flow toward you as default, not as an exception. So if you're done playing small, I offer exclusive one-on-one coaching to activate your best life on a cellular level. We won't just talk goals. We will rewrite your entire identity. We will rebuild your energetic blueprint from the inside out. This work is deep and permanent, and it's not for dabblers. But if you feel the pull, you already know you're meant for more. So click the link below to apply. It's time to stop hoping for your dreams and start becoming them. Make sure you subscribe too. I'll be releasing something huge in my next video that you do not want to miss. And up next, I show you the one thing most people miss, the reason your desires feel stuck, even when you're quote-unquote doing it right. You will activate the version of you that no longer waits. You'll learn how to become magnetic without faking detachment. Now, this isn't just a teaching, it's a frequency. So go watch it now. Click here.